Hey guys, welcome back. This is a review on the Makeup Geek Champagne and Rose eyeshadow palette. Now for those of you who have never tried Makeup Geek eyeshadows, I highly recommend that you give these a try. These are one of my favorite eyeshadows. I'm not just saying that because this video is not sponsored. I have no affiliated links with Marlena or with Makeup Geek and Makeup Geek. Makeup Geek. And I just absolutely love these shadows. They are long wearing, they're highly pigmented, they go on so smooth. These are a dream, you guys. So this is one of my favorite palettes from Makeup Geek, and I'm going to do a review and some swatches and a demo of this, so keep on watching. Okay, you guys, let's go into the swatches of this palette, and these are the shades. We have 5 matte shades and 3 foiled shades. And again, you guys, if you have not tried Makeup Geek's products, I highly recommend that you do. Their eyeshadows are to die for. These are highly pigmented, long wearing, and they blend so smoothly, and anyone is going to love this palette, but especially us women over 40, and you know, as we start getting older, we get the crepey eyes and the crow's feet and all the joys of growing old, right? So again, check these shadows out, you guys. You are just going to absolutely love these. Now I'm going to go into, let's do the swatches. We'll go into this first shade, which is Sweet Cream. And the Sweet Cream is a light nude matte shade, and as you can tell, that is the same color as my skin. So I am going to use that actually as a base to set my primer and concealer on my eyelids with, and we can go ahead and do that. Now you guys want to be careful when putting eyeshadow on your lids. You do not want to pull the skin or do any tugging, because as we get older, things don't bounce back, okay? Yeah, newsflash, right? So I do have crepey eyes, I have crow's feet, and I really want to be careful and delicate around the eye area. Even with removing my makeup, I'm delicate. So, and applying it as well, you kind of just want to pat it. Like I said, you don't want to do a lot of pulling and tugging on your eye, okay? So let's go into Champagne. And Champagne's a pink gold foiled shadow. Can you guys see that? That is really pretty. Not too glittery, just the right amount of shine. And this is really pretty, you guys. This is the mature woman's best friend, right? Is not to have glitter, not to have such bright eyes, because the shinier they are, you know, the more lines and wrinkles you're going to see. So stay away from glitter, definitely, and stay away from high shimmer. But this is like the perfect shimmer right here. So this is Champagne, and look how smooth that goes on, you guys. Can you see that? That is just, and there's no patchiness. I know it's sometimes hard to tell with swatches how it's going to apply to your eye, and it doesn't always apply the same way, but I like to do swatches because I just love to feel the creaminess and to see how highly pigmented that shadow is. And that, look at that, that is beautiful, and there's a lot of pigment in that one. So let's go into Rose. Rose is a light cool pink matte. And again, beautiful, look at that. Okay, let's go into, let's do Wine Barrel. All right, Wine Barrel is the shade right here, and Wine Barrel is a light beige matte. Can you guys see that? See how pigmented those are and how smooth they go on? I can't wait to put these on my eyes. Those are just, again, I love Makeup Geek's eyeshadows. All their products are cruelty-free, made in the US of A. And if you guys have not tried Makeup Geek's products, I highly recommend that you do. So now let's go into Bubbly. Bubbly is a light gold foiled shade, and oh, can you see that? I could even use that as a highlighter. I mean, that is really pretty. Do you guys see that? Let's try that as a highlighter. Oh, wow. That is really pretty. I like that. So let's do the swatch. Again, this is perfect for my light skin. This is a cool tone. I can see the pink and the gold flecks, and it's almost looks like the NARS blush. Yeah, that's really pretty, you guys. Can you see that? Okay, so let's go into Berries. Berries is a red wine matte. Yeah, that's really pretty. See that, you guys? Highly pigmented and just such smooth blendability. These are really nice. So let's go into Sangria. Sangria is a deep copper brown foiled shade. Can you see that? And that is, again, not too glittery, not too shiny, just the right amount of shimmer. And yeah, very pretty shade. All right, and then we're gonna go into Merlot. Merlot is a deep chocolate brown matte shade, and this one's Merlot. And I love the brown shades, you guys. Taupe, brown, they all are great for bringing out green eyes. And actually my eyes are hazel, but I have more green in them than I do blue. And I guess it really depends on what I'm wearing, because sometimes they'll even look gray. So, but if I want to bring out the green, I like to stick with colors that are going to enhance my green color in my eyes. And browns are a good one that do that. So, all right, those are the swatches. Can you guys see those? Very pretty shades. Okay, now we already have Sweet Cream on for the base to set our primer with. Now I'm going to go in with a mid-tone, and I am going to use my Jeffree Star. This is called the Crease Queen brush, and it is JS5. And oh my gosh, you guys, if you saw my last video, I am in love with Jeffree. And I am in love with Jeffree's products. Okay, these are just awesome. You guys have really got to try out these brushes. This is one of my favorite crease brushes right now. They're so lightweight, and look, you know, it just feels comfortable in your hand. You can come down here to the end and just use a light application for applying the mid-tone, or if you want it on a little bit thicker and more pigmented, you can go in with a heavier hand and go up closer to the bristles. And either way, it feels great in your hand, you guys. These are really nice brushes. We're gonna go into our mid-tone. So let's do Rose as the mid-tone. This is the light cool pink matte shade. And I'm going to just go in. I like to flick this out, and I like to go higher than my crease to cover this hood right here. And down into the corner, the outer V. And I want to keep it right here where my lash line is and go up. I do not want to go past that because my eyes right here in the corner are dragging down, and I don't want to emphasize that. So I want everything to be lifted up, so I'm going to keep it in an upward angle, and right where my lash line ends right there, and onto the hood and into the crease. So, can you guys see that? Okay, that is really pretty. All right, let's go into our deeper shade now to deepen up that outer V. I'm gonna go into Berries. And I'm just going to stick this on the outer V, as going close to the lash line, and bring it up into the crease. These go on so smoothly, you guys, and there's hardly any blending that I really need to do. I mean, they just go on perfectly. That's really nice. I like that. All right, so now let's go into, let's go into our flat liner brush. And all the brushes and products that I'm using today, you guys, are going to be listed down below. So check out those links. They are not affiliated links, and this is not a sponsored video. So these are my own opinions. And I will keep it honest and real with you guys, okay? I have mature skin, I have hooded eyes, you know, crepey eyes, crow's feet. You know, the products and makeup that I use, I do have to be very selective and make sure I'm getting good quality makeup. And good quality brushes. And I love Morphe brushes. They are reasonably priced. Anyone can afford these, and they apply like a dream. So these are really nice, you guys. So I am going to go in with the, let's do the bubbly shade. This is the light gold foiled shade right here, and we're going to put that on the lid. Now you do want to stick with shimmers, especially as we get older. You do not want to be using any glitter on your eyes, because the brighter that they are, the shinier that they are, the more lines and you know, the crepey lids are going to show through. So again, use a good primer, set your eye, and a primer, ladies, you can't miss the primer step, okay? You have to have a good primer on. We need that primer to help blend the eyeshadows, to make them last, to keep them from creasing, especially with hooded eyes. Everything is going to crease because of our eyes. And again, you do not want to skip that step. So we're going to apply this, and actually I don't need to even spray this. I sometimes spray it with a setting spray, but this is going on really nice. This is very creamy, very smooth. Can you guys see that? Yeah, I really like that. So, and it just has the right amount of shimmer to bring out my eyelid. Can you see the difference? All right. So let's go with berries to outline the lash line here. So we're going to, if you line the top lash line and you use a shadow, make sure you stay as close to the lash line as possible and just push that product right into the lashes, because we do not want, especially as we get older and you have hooded eyes, you do not want to take up all of your lid space. And if you apply it not as close to the lash line or just right on the lid here, and then you open your eyes, it's going to take up a lot of the space. So stick as close to the lash line as possible. You can even go in with a darker shade if you want, for that to make the eyelashes look fuller. So, and if we're going to do the bottom lash line here, and what I do not go right into the outer corner, because again, right here in the outer corner, my eyes droop down, and I do not want to emphasize that. So I'm actually going to stay about 1/8 of an inch away, and then starting from the outer and going towards the inner, I'm only going to go about 3/4 of a way. So I don't want to go all the way in the inner corner. I do like to keep that bright and open, and to make your eye appear bigger. Especially as we get older, everything starts weighing it down, and it appears smaller than when it used to be when we were younger. So again, we're going to go in as close to the lower lash line into those lashes. And I'm using the Morphe M432 flat liner brush to do this. And again, everything will be linked below. Okay. So that's really pretty. And again, if you want to add more, a darker shade to your lashes so that it can make them look fuller, especially the top ones. Well, the bottom ones we don't want to make look fuller. So the top one, we're going to go in with a eyeliner pencil, and this is Tarte Skinny Molder Eyes in the shade Sunstone Bronze. And as you can tell, I've used a lot of this already, but it has lasted me a really long time, and I use this frequently. So this is a waterproof liner, and if you're going into the waterline, I highly suggest using a waterproof liner. You know, especially if your waterline gets really watery, and so you want something that's waterproof. So I'm going to go in, and we're just going to go underneath the the lashes onto the top waterline. And add that. Okay, so can you see that? To give the appearance of brighter and fuller lashes. Alright. Now you do not want to do that to the bottom waterline because again it's gonna, any dark shade that you put on the bottom waterline is just going to make your eyes appear smaller. Now what I do like to go in with on my bottom waterline is a nude or a white or bright liner that will help open up the eye, and I am going to use this one by Essence. It's called the Extreme Lasting up to 16-hour waterproof eye pencil, and it is in the shade Silky Nude. So I'm going to go in with that to help brighten up the bottom waterline. See the difference that makes? Alright, so now that we have that, we're ready for some lashes. Now again, another step that older women cannot miss. Alright, you really have to have a good eyelash curler, ladies, okay? Because this is a must, as well as the priming and moisturizing. These are all steps that cannot be missed at all, okay? So I have this one from Tarte, this eyelash curler, and this is one of my favorite eyelash curlers. So we're going to go in to the top lashes and then go up at an angle and squeeze and hold for about 30 seconds. Okay. Now see the difference? You can see the lashes going up on this one and not on this eye. Okay, so again, that opens up your eye, that makes your eye appear brighter and bigger, and that's what we want for that more youthful appearance. So I'm actually going to use ColourPop Bff Volumizing Mascara. This is one of my favorite mascaras right now. It is not too thick, it is not too watery. This is like the perfect consistency, and I'm really loving this mascara right now. So everything is linked down below. So let's go in and we're going to apply this to the upper lashes. Now, we have the first coat on, okay, and we're going to give that a few seconds to dry, and then we're going to go in with the second coat, but the second coat we're only going to keep in the middle of the top lashes, okay? We want to lift everything up, so I'm not going to emphasize anything out here, which of course is going to drag it down. I'm not going to go into the inner corner because I want to keep my eye wide and bright, so let's just focus right on the middle here with that second coat. Okay. Now, sometimes I wear mascara on the bottom lashes, but not always. I know a lot of you out there are like, oh no, it has to look balanced, and we need on both, you know, mascara on both. Well, if you do put mascara on the bottom, put very little. Do not go, I would say, don't even pull it all the way to the end. You want to keep this very fine. Alright, and only one coat. I wouldn't even say a full coat. I mean, that's maybe half a coat. So, again, that's just to give the appearance of some lower lashes, but yet it's not going to drag down your eye, and, yeah, there we go. Alright. So, the eye is almost done, ladies. Let's go. You know what I'm really loving right now, if you watch my last video, is Jeffree Star's eye highlighters. If you guys have not tried his highlighters, I definitely recommend that you do. These are highly blinding and so bright. And I have this one in the shades, this is Skin Frost in this shade Ice Cold, and this is one of my favorite highlighters right now, and I love using this for brightening up the inner corner. So again, let's go and brighten that up, and I will also bring it on the part of the lower lash line that I did not put liner on or shadow, and to brighten that up as well, and a little bit on the top. Okay, can you guys see that? All right, so let me know if you guys have tried these products, and if you have, let me know what you think about them. And if you have not tried them, I certainly recommend that you guys do give these a try. These are absolutely gorgeous. If you guys have not tried Makeup Geek eyeshadows yet, I highly recommend that you give them a try, and definitely give this palette a try, and you guys are just going to absolutely fall in love with these shadows. Makeup Geek's products are cruelty-free and made in the US, and again, you guys, this is not a sponsored video, but I just absolutely love Makeup Geek's products, and I love Marlena. She is definitely a great educator. On her website, she said that she does not consider herself a makeup artist, but she instead a makeup educator. And well, part of that I agree with Marlena, but girl, you're definitely a makeup artist. I've seen some of your videos and I've seen some of your looks, and you know what, that takes creativity, and you know, call it what it is. You are definitely a makeup artist as well as a makeup educator, and I absolutely adore you. So again, you guys give these a try, and as I always say, be happy, be beautiful, be you.